history.
Well behaved what?
Women. Seldom make history.
Does that mean women should misbehave?
No, well, maybe sometimes. It means history is full of heroes who did the right thing, stood up for justice, saved lives, and made sacrifices never made into the history books.
Like there's never a story on the news that says today Jane Smith brushed her teeth and ate all her vegetables.
That's right. Doing the right thing doesn't always get attention. Not always, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't bother doing the right thing. It means that you might not get credit for it if you do. Or it might take a century or two.
Like it did for my great-aunt, Sybil Ludington.
Who? Sybil Ludington! Who was the patriot who rode 40 miles in the rain? Sybil Ludington. Who did our parts out the 7th Regiment drill and train? Sybil Ludington. The colonies demanded to be free. The British army sailed across the sea. General William Knox gave his majesty. Your Prometheus was our appointee. The Continental Army was led by Washington. What colonel he commanded was Henry Ludington. Henry had a daughter who could not be outdone. She should be remembered by everyone. Sybil Ludington got it done. Sybil Ludington. Sybil Ludington got it done. Sybil Ludington. Ludington's men were in the militia. Sybil watched Roman trained soldiers beating her dad. Visited their farms. She knew us all they need. Sybil Ludington got it done. Sybil Ludington. Sybil Ludington got it done. Sybil
The country that is now the United States used to be a part of Great Britain.
The American colonists did not like the way Great Britain was treating them and wanted to start their new own country.
As their king, I refused to let them do such a thing. Now see disloyal peasants!
King George put a general called William Howe in charge of putting down this rebellion by any means necessary. General Tryon,
General Howe, sir.
as you know, I am in charge of defeating these silly colonists in their silly rebellion.
Yes, sir. Whatever you command, I will put into practice.
As well you should, Tryon. Now why is this so hard? Why have you not won already?
Washington, sir.
Washington.
He is terribly persistent, and he knows our methods firsthand, since we taught them to him.
General Tryon was correct. George Washington, former colonel of His Majesty's Virginia Regiment and veteran of the French and Indian War, led the entire Continental Army. Sybil's father, Henry Ludington, was an aide-de-camp to Washington. This means he was my assistant in the field. rebellion against him. Surely you believe our cause is just, sir? I do. Unfortunately, just causes do not always prevail. There is a good chance this revolution will not succeed, in which case we will both be hanged. Indeed. Shall we surrender? Never, sir. Never. Is there anything else you need, sir? Do you not have a grist mill at your farm in Fredericksburg? We do.
My children and I ran the mill. The only mill in New York built by women. Mama! Yes, Sophie? Sybil says Archie and I must help her at the mill today. Yes? Why? Why what? Why does she get to tell us what to do?
Yes, and why should we have to work at the mill at all? We want to play!
She tells you what to do because I have asked her to do so. Not only that, but she is your older sister and she knows what needs to be done. Yes, Mama, but why must we have a mill at all? Do you know where bread comes from, Sophie? Flour? Correct.
Farmers grow wheat. Once the wheat is harvested and threshed, they bring it here and pay our family to grind it into powder.
That powder's flour. If you want to eat bread, then you must have a mill. And you will work in this mill because you are part of this family. We all must do our part. Now, off you go.
Yes, Mom.
Thank you, Mama.
I need you there at home, Ludington. We need a competent officer to lead our militia in your area. I'm promoting you to colonel. Thank you, sir. I want you to harass and undermine those British troops in every way you can. Your militia may be undisciplined as of yet, but you can turn them into soldiers. I will, sir.
Ludington meant exactly as Washington asked.
General William Howe is furious at Ludington's success. Where are those supplies, man?
We do not have them, sir.
Why the devil not?
It's Ludington, sir. His militia are sneaky, sir.
Militia, you said.
Yes, sir. The militia are made up of ordinary citizens, farmers and craftsmen.
Do you mean to tell me these so-called militia, farmers and craftsmen, are a match for the might of Great Britain?
Not exactly, sir, but they are a pain in the neck. They shoot at us from behind trees, hide behind rocks and bushes. They sneak in at night and steal our bacon.
Why don't they go out and fight like proper soldiers? Have they no pride?
I do not know, sir.
Who did you say was their commander?
Colonel Henry Ludington, sir.
Triumph. I have had enough of this Henry Ludington. I am a general of the most disciplined army that has ever been, and I will not be defeated by a bunch of pig-farming jackanapes and shrubberies. I am placing a bounty on his head. 300 guineas for Henry Ludington.
300 guineas, sir?
300, dead or alive.
300 guineas at that time would be about $72,000 today.
With a bounty that large, word got around quickly. As soon as Sybil learned of it, she ran home to tell her family.
There are many American colonists who supported the revolution, but there are also many who did not.
These people believed America should remain part of England no matter what.
They are called Loyalists or Tories.
Dr. Ichabod Prosser and his Tory associates,
Ira Beebe and Epiphras Sheldon Esquire.
met to discuss it.
Did you say 300 guineas?
300, my lad. That's nothing to sneeze at.
And we'd be doing our duty as Englishmen.
God save the king. Indeed, sir. Ludington should be ashamed of himself, taking arms against his own king that he swore to protect only 4 years ago.
He's a traitor.
Exactly so. I'm a Tory and a proud one, too.
Hear him, hear him.
So what's your plan, Dr. Prosser? How will you capture the traitor Ludington? I got a gang of skinners. We plan to steal up to his house tonight and take him unawares.
Good plan, sir.
Will you join us, Mr. Sheldon? There are 5 guineas in it for you.
5 out of 300. Well, it's my plan. I deserve the larger share. Makes sense.
All right, I'll join you.
I'm alive.
At this time, there are games for Robinson. Anyone think say they're doing it. Name of the team. One such card from called Skinners, since they technically work for British General Court on Skinner.
We are one malicious band. We are pirates of the land. We pretend it's loyal zeal. We just love to rob and steal. We are sailors. Ha ha ha, creepy criminals. Beep beep beep, sailors. Yum yum yum. We are sinners. Empty your pockets. Arr. They are one malicious band. We'll trash Kenya. They are pirates of the land. In the name of Britannia, they pretend it's loyal zeal. We'll whack you in a minute. They just love to rob and steal. If there's a nickel in it, we are sinners. Ha ha ha, creepy criminals. Beep beep beep, sinners. Yum yum yum. We are sinners. Empty your pockets. Arr.
We're gonna capture the traitor Henry Ludington!
Yeah!
But not for the money.
No.
Because we love England.
Right.
But we'll totally take the money.
Yeah!
Let's go. And remember, be sneaky.
Step, 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 sneaking through the forest. Step, 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 sneaking through the forest. Don't step on that twig, don't wake up that pig, don't make any noise, we can do it, boys. Step, 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 sneaking through the forest. Step, 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 sneaking through the
Inside the Ludington house, Sybil was nervous.
Sybil, will you please sit down? You're making me jumpy too.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I cannot be still. I'm certain the house will be attacked, but I do not know when.
Do you think Father knows about the bounty?
What is it, girls? Someone out there? There are men out there.
How can you be sure?
I can see the moonlight on the bayonets.
Perhaps we should hide in the cellar.
They've seen us through the windows, and they know we are home. Hiding is no good. They will find us.
Can we fight them?
I can. So can you. Rebecca, possibly Mary.
I can fight them, Mama!
Of course you can, brother. And Archie. The rest are so small.
We only have one rifle. It is not enough to take on an entire gang.
I have an idea. Mother, please gather the family in here.
Why does Sybil get to make orders around here? I'm the oldest boy! I should be in charge! Shut your bone box, Archie. Sybil's 7 years older than you are, and she's been assisting Father for years.
What do you think we should do, Arch?
I don't know, whatever Sybil says. We're not going to fight them, are we?
No, Becky, I have a better idea. We have all seen Father's militiamen march and drill in the fields.
This is all and focus, like a colorful start, and they're still.
They are fields.
the guest when the red roads by past Reading and soon trespassed on lovely Denbury.
Everyone in the town really would burn it down in the name of the crown. They were rightly wary.
Before any hope came, we set six aflame, a place no one could take. In war, it's all fair game. Fire! Any home not marked with a T is the home of a rebel, and you are to burn it to ash.
Yes, sir!
For any help came, we set it ablaze, a blaze no one could tame. In war, it's all fair game. Before any help came, they set it ablaze, a blaze no one could tame. In war, it's all fair game.
Since General Sullivan took his troops to defend Reading, no American soldiers were present when the British attacked Danbury. The only hope was to get the militia to Danbury as fast as possible.
The militia were all at their farms, which were spread across several counties. We need to muster the militia immediately.
It's after 9 o'clock, and it has started to rain.
Nevertheless, this is the moment for which we have trained. How can we avert them? What did you say is your name, soldier?
Private Alan Bosworth, sir, of Ashford.
Can you ride?
Yes, sir.
Father, this man is in no condition to ride. He needs rest.
Then I must go.
But you need to plan your defense and organize the men when they arrive.
True. I can fight them!
Don't be a ninny, Archie.
You're a brave little man, son, but...
I will go. What? No. I know the men and I know the way. I can do it. You're just a girl yet. You're too young. I'm a year older than you were when you married father. I wasn't riding through the woods with cowboys and skinners lurking in the dark.
Mother! Sybil's the bravest of us all. She can do it.
sun was beginning to rise over Lake Penn.
The militia was almost fully assembled when she got there.
I was more tired than I had ever been, but satisfied that I had done my duty.
Attention! Sybil, you're home. Mother, she's home.
Colonel Ludington's militia quickly joined up with the forces of General Silliman and General Benedict Arnold. Yes, that Benedict Arnold. General Arnold was actually one of the great heroes of the Revolution until he defected to the British side.
I was in command of General Russo. They chased the British back to the sea from whence they came. Huzzah! God save the King.
Later, George Washington himself came to the Ludington's farm.
Here comes the general. The general? The general!
Colonel Ludington, my friend Alexander Hamilton has written this about your successful mission. I congratulate you on the Danbury expedition. The stores destroyed there have been purchased at a high price to the enemy. The spirit of the people on the occasion does them great honor. It is a pleasing proof that they have lost nothing of that privileged zeal with which they began the contest.
Sybil, the nation thanks you. Ah, thank you.
Then Sybil's daughter is largely forgotten. She wanted to have a successful but ordinary life.
130 years later, her great-nephew, Louis Fitzpatrick, wrote her story in a biography of Colonel Ludington.
There is no extravagance in comparing her arrival with that far here in the midnight message, nor was her errand less efficient than his was.
Since 1907, Sybil's story has got more attention.
In 1961, a bronze statue of Sybil was presented in Putnam County near where her ride took place.
In 1975, the U.S. Post Office issued a stamp in Sybil's honor.
And now these children have performed a musical about me.
Why did Sybil do what she did? When her father needed help, he could have run away, but instead she said, I'm here. Send me. And for over 100 years, the story of her dream never reached our ears. She was a friend of 10, nobody.
So what's the point in doing good if you don't get a statue or a knighthood? Why even bother?